Now, let me be the very first to say that I am not the biggest Taylor Swift fan. Now, that doesn't mean that I dislike her or like her, I just don't really listen to her music that often. But today when I was scrolling through YouTube, I noticed on the trending tab that one of her songs was just released, #2 on trending, and I was like, that seems interesting. So, now it's time to critique her newest music video. I guarantee that with all the Taylor Swift fans out there, there's probably some meaning behind everything in this, but as of right now, I'm just going to focus on the right here and now, and what I see as an outsider.
Oh my god, hey look, it's Kevin Durant!
Okay, so the very first thing that I notice is the incredible design work, especially for a music video these days. Music videos tend to be kind of dumbed down in that section, but that snake looked pretty good, like honestly. And the effect where it turns into butterflies, that effect I am totally down for, and if the rest of this video like keeps up somewhat of that consistency, like I will gladly keep watching this. This is amazing. In front of our young daughters, points to the cats. It's so, oh my god, it's so funny. That's funny. That caught me off guard. That cracked me up a little bit. Now here, the French accents, they're pretty decent. I could see a couple of things like the American slipping through, but overall the vowels are very good. And that is also a plus, because a lot of the time in music videos, even though their budgets are huge, some things tend to slip through the cracks, and I'm glad that that didn't. I know it's very small, but as an intro, that's a big thing.
Je suis calme!
My name is Taylor Swift, and Mr. Temper Tantrum.
I promise that you'll never find another like me.
The first thing I'm gonna say is, girl, you're wearing too much makeup, like honestly. I'm not a fan of that, come on. Be a little bit more natural. I'm not a fan of all that makeup on your face, bruh. Pretty as is, friggin' take that shit off, be natural, all natural. That's what people need to see, that's what people want, because that's connection. So far, I'm really liking the beat, and I can definitely tell this is going to be stuck in my head for a long time.
Know that I went psycho on the phone.
Oh yeah, you went psycho on the phone, oh yeah, oh you don't say, Taylor.
Trouble's gonna follow where I go.
Okay, let me be the first to say, doesn't this reminds me of the Onix Pokemon, like, alright, I'm gonna put the Onix right here, and then just compare it to that. Like, I don't know, the resemblance is pretty uncanny to me. I like it, it's like the cloud form of Onix. And I'm really enjoying the effects of the clouds, especially this one that Onix just, no, like a sea serpent. I really enjoy that effect. So far this is living up to my expectations. I actually like really enjoy this.
What the fuck? What in the fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie, when she walks outside, that really caught me off guard. The color scheme and everything, it's a bit bright for my taste. At the moment, it seems kind of meh. The choreography, at least when she gets out front, it's a bit simplistic and kind of a bit bland and dull, kind of forgettable, at least in this segment. And I just can't state this enough. She doesn't look like a real person, it's a freaking Barbie doll. You gotta be somewhat natural. Like, the amount of makeup is insane, so I'm not a fan of that. But so far, especially the chorus, that shit is like really good. That's gonna be stuck in my head for a long time. Okay, first off, I just have to say, I love this guy's voice. I am 100% with it.
What the heck was that face?
The lame guys out there, I'm sorry, I just can't. They just look so goofy. This dude looks extremely goofy, and these three, I don't know what they're smoking, but oh my god, it's so funny. When she's on top of the building, with like the flowy dress thing or whatever, I really like that visual up there. But again, when it gets into her face, it's not a real person, it's a Barbie doll, Jesus! Like, at least when you put on makeup, make it so then it's a little less noticeable, so then it seems a little bit more natural. Like, this is just a thing for me. It's just like, it's a pet peeve. If you put the makeup down to a reasonable amount, then I think it would be a little less distracting for me. This face right here is goofy. This face right here is so goofy, I cannot help but laugh. Also, there's a kitty! Oh, kitty! Okay, first off, I just have to say, the throwback to like the 50s rocker theme and just the 50s people, oh my god, that style, that caught me off guard and I loved it. Like, the dancing was cringy, but that's just because they're the old dance moves from way back when, and I'm a huge fan of that. This is like, each change to the theme is just so jarring. And I think that that's intentional, at least in this context, or at least in this setting. And I gotta say, this tune is very, very catchy. It's very simplistic, and I really, really like it. Okay, I gotta say, the transitions between each thing, sometimes they're a bit jarring, but this one, Up Into the Clouds, this one is perfect. It's very, very fluid, and it flows into the next one. And if all of the transitions were kind of like this, the transitions would be a 10 out of 10. So far, the transition's kind of like a 7, just because some of them are great, and some of them are just a bit jarring and kind of a bit, you know, out of nowhere. But I'm really liking just going back in time and seeing all these different dance moves from like different eras and stuff. And like I like all the different themes, like the disco theme and the kind of purple disco theme Up in the Clouds. That one is great. I love that. And the costumes are amazing. There's so much going on. And I really gotta say, these two voices go together so well. So I'm very happy that I listened to this. This very last scene, this very last portion, the visuals are just amazing. Like, the effects of like the waterfall coming out of the dress and like pointing to the sky and paint flying it, it's amazing. And like, if you look at the ground, like, it's moving while they're stepping. It's legitimately magical. It's amazing. I might keep a list of like where I keep my favorite music videos. So far, this is like one of the best ones I've ever seen. So if you want me to do one that's like from like way back in time, I will definitely go back. For example, like Radioactive, or even one of Taylor Swift's older ones. Or even if you want me to parody something, just let me know in the comments. Please subscribe and do all that stuff. But now time for the rankings. Now for the visuals, I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. Just because I really enjoyed all of it. It would have gotten a 10 out of 10, but the second theme thing I just was not a fan of. If only the transitions were just a little bit better. Pretty much, if the transitions were more like the transition up to the clouds or the transition into the heart, if all of the transitions could be like that, that would do so much for me. That would add so much. It could definitely be a 10 out of 10 for you guys. The rest was 10 out of 10 for me. So that's why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 and not a perfect score. The song itself, I'm going to give an 8.5 out of 10 because the vocals, beautiful. The catchiness, amazing. It's a bit simplistic for my liking. Actually, you know, I'll give it a 9 out of 10 as well. Just because it's very simplistic, and that could be something that makes it even better, because it'll be very easy to parody something off of it, since the chords and everything are so simple, and it's so catchy. So 9 out of 10 for the music. For the choreography, since you're going back in time doing all that, again, the second theme, the second portion, I just did not like that choreography, so I'm gonna have to give this like a 7.5 out of 10 on the choreography. This is straying away from the content I usually do, but if you like it, please let me know, and if you subscribe off of this video, then I'll know to keep putting out more. And doing these videos is actually pretty enjoyable, because then I get to see something that I haven't seen before, then I can give my thoughts and people might actually care. So, let's jump straight into the video. But yeah, I think that'll be it. If you want to see more stuff from me, subscribe. You can binge watch my other stuff. And if you want to see more stuff like this, music things, or even commercials that are stupid, or something like that, let me know. Peace out.